Well, friends, this could affect millions of Americans. GOP lawmakers are now calling for big tax cuts for many businesses, while the White House is also pushing for a new child tax credit. The Biden administration may take executive action and pass legislation that will provide monthly relief checks to many low-income households. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these details. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
I yield, Madam Speaker, I yield 4 minutes to the gentleman from the great state of Arkansas, Mr. Hill.
The gentleman from Arkansas is recognized for 4 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Of course, I'll rise in favor of SJ Res 32, a joint resolution to disapprove this dumb idea from the CFPB. I'm proud to stand with our chairman of the Small Business Committee, who is a humble small businessman from Texas. And I know the ranking member of the full committee knows that Mr. Williams, being a humble small business person, knows how to borrow money, knows how to be turned down for a loan, have a loan accepted, and he knows that banks tell him and explain that to him. So I'm proud to stand here, and I think it's so interesting that I've heard from the opposition today, Madam Speaker, well, this is a voluntary thing. Well, if it's voluntary, then you should vote for this resolution because it's obviously unnecessary, because it's voluntary. And Mr. Muser makes a very good point, ranking member, because he says that a sign of, if a bank has constant small business lending, where they don't report because every customer for that bank voluntarily said they don't want to provide that data, it will be a sign of noncompliance. The bank will be out of compliance. They'll be in trouble. They'll have an exam. They'll fail that exam. And this rule, Madam Speaker, is not the right approach. I've spent 30 years of my 40-year career lending money to small businesses, raising equity capital for small businesses. We want every loan we can make, and the bank made. We're in the business to make loans. We're not in the business to turn down loans. We want them for black people, white people, LGBTQ people, all people. Banking at our bank, helping us make a profit, helping us serve the community. This is overdoing bureaucracy. It's applying a set of rules to collect a bunch of data that's not going to make small business loans more affordable or more available in this country. It's not. And so Republicans are standing here and in the Senate, and Democrats in the Senate voted for this resolution, Madam Speaker. They know this is governmental overreach. It shouldn't be imposed on the private sector. It's going to hurt small business, raise the cost of small business. And this body stands on the side of those community lenders and those borrowers who want available capital at a reasonable cost to bring their idea, their dream to life. And so 5 Democratic senators joined with Republicans to say, bad idea, send it back to the drawing board. We're standing on this side of the aisle, asking our friends on the other side of the aisle, bad idea, send it back to the drawing board. I encourage my colleagues to vote yes for this resolution. I yield back the balance of my time.
According to The Hill, the White House is leaving open the possibility for a deal, saying these cuts would be possible if an increased child tax credit also makes it into law. A White House official told The Hill this week the president strongly believes that any bill that cuts taxes for big corporations must cut taxes for working people and families with children, especially to reduce child poverty. If Congress is going to bring back tax cuts for big corporations, it should restore the child tax credit that helped cut child poverty nearly in half. On Wednesday, House Republicans, led by Rudy Yakum, sent a letter to Speaker Mike Johnson, urging the business tax cuts in any upcoming package by the end of the year. The members said that while they don't sit on the Ways and Means Committee, which is Congress's chief tax writing committee, they are in support of the proposals of its chair, Jason Smith. A top Republican priority has been to extend many cuts in the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, the bulk of which are set to expire in 2025. On Friday, a Ways and Means Committee Republican aide told The Hill that no end-of-year deal on tax extenders has yet been reached, but that the committee is now in the wait-and-see mode. If a year-end deal on taxes is reached, it isn't immediately clear how it would be paid for. Both Republicans and Democratic tax priorities are expensive, but the 2021 expanded child tax credit lifted millions of American children out of poverty. Tax policy advocates are hopeful that a deal has a greater chance of coming together. Also, friends, home buyers face a tough real estate market this year, and mortgage rates reaching their highest levels in more than 20 years. So making matters worse, the number of homes available for sale were scarce, which has also pushed prices skyward. The big question is whether 2024 will deliver more of the same, or if home buyers could see some relief next year. There's some good news on this front, with experts predicting that home prices would be flat to slightly down in 2024. Daryl Fairweather, the chief economist at Redfin, told CBS News that prices could fall about 1% or be little change next year. That would come after the national median home price reached a high of $410,200 in June. Real estate prices increased greatly during the crisis. Lower mortgage rates during the first 2 years of the crisis really spurred buying. Mortgage rates have been climbing since 2022, when the Federal Reserve began hiking its benchmark rate in an effort to tame the highest inflation in 4 decades. By October 2023, the typical rate for a 30-year loan had soared past 8%, after starting the year at 6.4%. A growing number of economists now believe that the Fed is done with rate hikes and may even start cutting its benchmark rate in response to rapidly cooling inflation. The Fed could start lowering its rate by mid-2024. That could push mortgage lenders to follow, with rates potentially dropping as low as 6.5% in 2024. So now for the bad news. Experts don't foresee any improvement next year in the number of available homes for sale. In order for that to happen, builders would need to have a booming year, while a tidal wave of homeowners would have to be willing to sell their properties. So even if mortgage rates fall to the 6% range, many homeowners would still face higher financing costs, and as a result, it's unlikely that a surge of properties will hit the market in 2024, which means that inventory could remain tight next year as well. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Cheryl Jones and Vera Smith. Congratulations, my dearest friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or, my dear friends, you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.